A new kind of advertising billboard is attracting a lot of criticism in Toronto. They're called info pillars, and they were installed last year. Drivers complain they're distracting. Pedestrians say they're a hazard on the sidewalk. And as Mike Drolet reports, a group of local artists is using their creativity to try to get rid of them.
One part map, two parts advertising, these pillars have popped up all over Toronto. This past weekend, they became the target of an urban guerrilla group called Cartography, which opposes the pillars on the grounds they infringe on public space. Within the span of a few short hours, 35 of the pillars had been broken into. The ads were removed, replaced with urban art, poetry, paintings. Even a bike was somehow inserted into a frame. And then there was Sidewalk 54, a sort of performance art piece, complete with velvet ropes and bouncer.
The sign even said, dress code strictly enforced, pavement for private Diamond members only. Just really kind of pushing it to an absurd level.
The company that owns the pillars, Astral Media, was understandably not as amused by the art installations, calling it vandalism. They and the city make big money from the ads that go inside these pillars. As such, it only took them 3 days to return them to normal. That was enough time for Sean Martindale to showcase his work. He's one of 30 artists recruited by Cartography to create and donate their art. The actual break-ins were done by Cartography, keeping the artists' hands clean. They spoke with us, provided we protect their anonymity.
So we've been planning this artistic assault for a good few months. We wanted to make sure we covered all our bases and really make it a big artistic assault.
Their goal was to get people talking about the pillars. Too many corporate ads, too little information. And they were intent on doing it without violence, like we saw at the G20 2 years ago, or in Montreal when students protested this year. Their protest would be neutral.
It was not going to be too left or too right.
Did it make an impact? Toronto police were unaware of it all, but there is some chatter online, and that's what they wanted. Get the conversation started. Mike Drolet, Global News, Toronto.